Welcome to session. Today we discuss about the ethical behavior in the workplace. So, ethical behavior in the workplace. Everyone has a responsibility for ethics in the workplace, right? So you, the employees or supervisors, as well as the company, have to ensure that you are responsible for your behavior and that you are support others to creating a positive ethical workplace for everyone. Okay, the first point, promoting ethics in the workplace creates a positive culture for managers and employees as well as a successful business. The Society for Human Resource Management, that means SHRM. Okay, you need to know the understand and comply with your code of conduct, ask questions and get the fact and be aware of the behavior of others that may be illegal or unethical. Okay, so the business with a strong workplace ethics add value to the organization and support an environment where employees feel safe and valued, right? So the leaders can help create an ethical workplace culture that benefits shareholders, the organization and people in the company. Okay, so if you need the council or other employees when they are dangerous for violating ethical codes, whatever you can contribute an environment that upholds the high ethical standards of the company. If you are a manager, you should lead by example and make sure everyone understanding the company the ethic codes and policies. It is your responsibility to maintain an environment where employees can talk about the ethics issues without fear or repression. Of course, the company must it's the part to be developing and supporting the strong ethics programs and maintaining good working conditions that support the employees' responsibilities. Okay, so I think ethics in the workplace is defined as the code that guidelines behavior of the employees with the respect. What is the right and what is regarding to contact and decision making. Okay, we go for next. Be a role model and visual. Employees look at the top managers to understand the behavior is acceptable. That means senior management sets the tone of the ethics in the workplace. Okay, that means example, if you find yourself in unethical situations, you need to promote report in your supervisors, HR managers or company officers. You confidently you will protected and reappraisal will not be tolerated. Be sure to document as much you can, including the date, time, location, witness, specific violence and actions they are taken. Okay, that means the bottom line is that you need to someone. Okay, because why the ethical behavior is the workplace is important. It is important to understand the ethical behavior in the workplace can stimulate the positive employee behavior to lead the organization growth. Okay. Otherwise, just as an unethical behavior in the workplace can inspire damaging headlines in that lead to organization dismiss. Okay, so next one is the communicate with the ethical expectation. An organization code of ethics can reduce ethical. The code of ethics should state the organization primarily values and the ethical rules that employees can expect to follow. Managers should remember that code of ethics is worthless if leader fail to model ethical behaviors, because expectations, your organization code of conduct should be defined as expectation for employees behavior in the clear and simple language. This should include how employees should interact with others, customers, as well as what is not considered acceptable behavior in the workplace. So these expectations also serve as guidance for managers set out when they need to take a disciplinary action to code of conduct should be communicated to all employees. Okay, that means manager need to model the behavior that expect to see in the staff. If employees can see others, particularly the roles they report to behave ethically, the team is more likely to adopt the same behavior and values. Next, the offer ethics training. Managers should set up seminars, workshops and similar program to promote ethics in the workplace, right? So training session refers the organization standards for conduct to clarify what practices or what are not permissible to address the possible ethical dilemmas. Okay, so ethical behavior. Okay, so ethical behavior, I think promote the training and seminars, workshops, regular training for how to solve the problem ethically, use example, case studies and role play to discuss tough decisions to make and brainstorm solution together like that. Okay, so next one is visibly reward ethical acts and punish unethical ones. So right, the performance appraisal of managers should include evaluation of how action measure up against the organization code of ethics. Appraisal need to include how manager achieves these goals as well as the goals themselves. Okay, so the reward good behavior, the ethical behavior such as when an employee goes above and beyond to put his personal interest aside of always to what is the best for the client should be actively rewarded and held up as an example for others. Okay, so the provide protective mechanism means the organization needs to provide a formal mechanism that allowed employees to discuss the ethical dilemmas and report unethical behavior and without fear of reprimand and could include developing roles and ethical counselor of ethical officers, right? So the protection, I think the fundamental ethical behavior give protection of employees. Okay, it's a protection of employees. Okay, so next one is I give conclusion of this ethical behavior in the workplace. So a better workplace requires leader to model behavior in every aspect in the role. So if your career, the ability to demonstrate leadership with a sound ethical basis is essential to success for any role. Okay, so thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.